Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Tuesday morning. It's Stephen Whiteside here from theuptrend.com. In the pre-market this morning, we don't have much going on. No major economic numbers coming out before the market opens. So far, stock index futures are slightly above fair value. There's really nothing going on Tuesday morning. One of the things holding the market back is Boeing. Boeing was up yesterday, just on the edge of a new daily buy signal, but it's down 3% and change in the pre-market. China has told its airlines to stop accepting anything from Boeing, so that's going to put a damper on Boeing for a while. Yesterday was a big day for the auto stocks. Trump came out and said he'll probably do something with the tariffs to help the auto stocks. Ford was up over 4% on the day. In the pre-market this morning, nothing going on, unchanged, no follow through to the upside for Ford on Tuesday morning. Now, the VIX came down to the lower channel line yesterday, so we almost made it, looking for a close on Tuesday below 30.19. That would give us a new sell signal for the VIX, which would be supportive for higher stock prices. The Dow came up and tickled the upper channel line yesterday. So did the S&P 500. Not so much for the equal weighted, and then we had the NASDAQ actually trade through the upper channel line before pulling back. So we're still on a sell signal for the NASDAQ. Then looking at the equal weighted NASDAQ, we tickled the upper channel line. No change there. No change for the next generation NASDAQ. The Russell 2000, mid caps, micro caps, small caps, they're all still on sell signals. No change there. No change for semiconductors. Then looking at the TSX 60 and the TSX Composite, still on sell signals. No change there. Then we had U.S. financials up on the day. We had banks up. Regional banks were up on the day. Still no change in trend. Looking at the Canadian market, Canadian financials, Canadian banks both up on the day. Still no change in trend there. Energy stocks were higher yesterday. No change in trend for either side of the border. Then gold stocks were up slightly on the day, making new closing highs for the XGD and the GDX. Then looking at what worked, well, in the U.S., it was consumer staples had a nice big up move, but it was real estate stocks that led the market higher. In Canada, it was the telecom sector was the big winner, certainly not going anywhere, no change of direction there. And then we had Canadian real estate stocks up nearly 2% on the day. Again, no change in trend. Let's finish off with a quick look at the Magnificent Nine. The ETF traded through the upper channel line, did not close above it, so still looking for a reconfirmation. Apple had a big up day yesterday, gapped higher, but lost most of its gains going into the close and is still on a sell signal. No change in trend for Amazon. Broadcom still on a buy signal. We've got Alphabet on a buy signal at the moment. No joy for Meta. Microsoft still on a buy signal, Nvidia still on a buy signal, no joy for Shopify, and no joy for Tesla coming into Tuesday's trading action. Okay, folks, that's all I wanted to cover in this morning's presentation. It looks like a very quiet open on Tuesday morning. Still waiting for some buy signals, still waiting for a sell signal in the VIX. We do have some buy signals from last week that have been reconfirmed, but that is for a very small percentage of the stocks that are out there. Hopefully, we'll get some decision on Tuesday, whether we're going to go higher or lower from here. It really looked like the market ran out of steam on Monday. The market closed lower than it opened, and that's not what we're looking for, even though it was a positive day. That's what the headline is, that the market was up on the day, but the market was lower at the close than it was at the open. And that's not what we're looking for. We want the pros to outbid the public. And that's not what we saw on Monday. So not a lot of enthusiasm going into Tuesday's trading action. Have a great day. Next time you'll hear my voice is on Wednesday morning.
Thanks for tuning in until the very end of today's stock market timing educational video. If you found the content valuable, don't forget to express your support by hitting the like button, leave a comment, sharing with your friends, and subscribing to our channel for more insightful updates. Remember, in the world of stocks, timing is crucial, and following the trend can be your greatest ally. If you would like more information on how we can help you better time the stock market, please visit theuptrend.com.